I'm going to be making a putting plane for the fuse. The fuse is straight off the gun at the moment. It hasn't been sanded and polished. To make the putting plane and everything first, because I'm going to be dropping it in and out, so I don't want to polish it all up and then damage it, so I'll have to sand and repolish again. So I'll do all that first, then give it a final sand and polish. I've got my board here. I've marked out the outside of where the mould is going to finish. Plus I've traced the fuse on there, just laid it on top and then traced around it. I'll cut that out. I'm not really worried about it being bigger because I will fill the gap in with some carbog to get a really nice tight fit in there later on. But I have been busy. I've already moulded the elevator slab for it using the Corian mix. The aluminium, anyway, they've come up really well. They're about 15 mil thick, very strong, with the blue tooling coat. Really pleased with how these have come up. Jigsaw to cut a hole out for the fuse to fit into. As you can see, there is a bit of a gap there, but I have been going around and filling it with carbog. I've left it a little bit higher than what the actual plane is, because I'll sand that off later. You don't really see it when you do the mould on the top, but it gives you that nice crisp line all the way around. You couldn't do it any other way, I don't think. Well, this is how I do it anyway. I've only just got a little bit more there to fill in, and then I'll pop this fuse out and sand all that bog off, polish it, and hopefully get it moulded. I have also built the sides up, so this mould is getting very close to moulding. I've taken the fuse out and sanded off the bog down flush with the putting plane. I've also put a new piece of tape on there and dropped it back in. Of course, this always happens to me, but when I pulled it out, a bit of bog pulled out with the fuse around the nose there, and just a little bit up here on the towel as well. So I'll refill them back in and take it back out, sand it up, and this putting plane will be ready to go. You can see that it does leave you a really nice crisp line around the fuse. I will go around just before I'm ready to mould this plane, mould this fuse with some plasticine or modelling clay to make sure that there is absolutely no gap there at all.